Today we thought we would share with you all how we thought we'd first of all share with you about this amazing tool that Gina and I came up with together. In my own learnings and trainings, I love acronyms, and they help me remember steps of processes. I think most of you can probably remember an acronym that helped you remember the planets in our system, right? It's acronyms we find really useful. So Gina and I wanted to come up with a tool that helped us, especially for our clients and ourselves, to overcome the when we are met with a trigger that might lead to compulsive behavior, emotional eating. A tool that helps us
kind of transform
yes
transform how we do things, how we think about things, believe about ourselves, really a way to step back and notice, like be in our awareness. So and that tool helps guide us, helps take us through. And so as our coaching program is Crave Your Life Coaching, and this these
tool strategy,
right?
Yeah.
These conversations are called conscious cravings, and our new tool, our powerful new tool, is the word crave. And so the acronym is CRAVE, and we're going to go through what each one stands for, and then throughout the following weeks we're going to kind of get more detailed about each one and how each one can impact us. And
yeah, each step is so important. Yeah, and we'll spend a conscious craving episode going into each of these steps. So Gina, will you tell everybody what Crave stands for?
Sure, absolutely, I'd love to. Okay, so Crave, we have C is for connection, and R is for release.
Mm-hmm.
A is for affirmation, V is for vitalize, and E is for embrace. So it's connection, release, affirmation, vitalize, and embrace.
I love all of those words so much.
Yes.
Yep. And I don't know, should we spend a little bit of time? I feel like, do you want to spend a little bit of time and talk about the steps, or do we want to just leave it there and then tune in again to learn about the steps, go deeper in with us?
I think what we should do is go over a little bit about what each one means to us.
Yes.
And because although they mean certain things to us, different words bring up different feelings and maybe even triggers, or bring up ways of thinking about things. So what it means to us could be different about what each word means to you.
Yeah.
To you guys out there. And so just to be a little bit, have some more clarity around it. And then at the end, we'll tell you about how to kind of access more information about this as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So why don't you go ahead and start?
Okay. So for us, connection, the idea that we want here in our Crave tool, when we speak to connection, is to connect your mind and your body so that you can become aware of the physical and emotional sensations that you're experiencing. So just to slow down and become present to what you're experiencing. That's what we're talking about, connection.
Awesome. Go ahead.
For release, the idea here is that you release expectations and judgment that you might feel about what you're experiencing.
We all know how hard that can be sometimes. It's
yes. Oh, it's like, I think the biggest ask actually of ourselves. Yeah. To release the judgments of, because what might be triggering you to stop and use this tool isn't more than likely isn't a great experience. More than likely you're seeking to learn a new pattern of behavior, or seeking to find another way to treat what is asking to be heard or treated. And maybe it's pattern interrupting from something that you compulsively rather doing, like bury your face in a bowl of pasta. Right. So this release the expectations, the judgment you might be experiencing about what's happening right now. When you allow yourself to just be in the experience and stop resisting the uncomfortable feelings, you avoid creating other unwanted issues. Releasing and allowing yourself to be okay helps you be able to create more clarity, strength, and confidence in your authentic self, and certainly leads to meeting needs that otherwise might be masked.
Beautiful. Yeah. And that kind of made me think about, as we go through these this full tool, and each word, it is really an opportunity to look at kind of what that does trigger for you. Like, oh, releasing
Beautiful.
judgment,
Getting curious.
It's not something that, like, right now, we'll just do that, right? Just let
Totally.
go. I mean, yes, there is something to be said about just change, like, let's try to change our mindset. But this is a tool that we master over time, that we take technique within the tool, because it is kind of like it's a step-by-step thing, and they don't necessarily all have to go in this order, but the way that we work it, it makes it most accessible. Beautiful. And so it's something that you master over time. So we spend a lot of time on connecting and a lot of time on releasing. And then the next one for A is affirmation. And that's really about, once we're releasing this judgment and releasing these expectations, it's kind of like we have this automatic way of judging ourselves, and this negative judgment, this negative self-talk. And so if we're releasing that consciously, we have to then fill that up consciously with something that we want, that's in alignment with what we want to be experiencing. Otherwise, that's like this kind of void of negative, like energy attracting more negative, if we're just not aware of what we're filling it back up with. So filling it back up with like positive affirmations. So Nicole, you're so good at affirmations, that it's really about, like, I am healthy.
Exactly.
I'm doing this. And so, and that's what we talk about this in our program, and just have, allow people to kind of come up with their own, but also that we hone in on this, because it can be so hard to even believe things, like good things that we say about ourselves, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And even as you speak to I am healthy, it's amazing, even in my brain, all the that inner critic, just, I can name a million things you didn't do just in the last 10 minutes that weren't healthy. And it's crazy how we'll just immediately
negate it. Yeah.
Exactly.
But again, when you hone in, right?
Right.
We go deeper into that. And sometimes, in life, we gotta fake it till we make it. And
that is right.
part of this. But it's not just like boom, 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 go through the steps and you're all better or whatever. You feel, like we have to spend some time in these places, because look at the lifetime, right, of time, of experience you have not doing that, or doing something different that's not making you feel good.
Yes. And how much that invites just a gentleness to it.
Yeah.
How much time we spend without these kind of things. But I love how you encouraged and reminded us about it being a process and something that we're going to practice. And as we're teaching it to you, that we encourage to practice in it. And if you just use the C in Crave and connect, if you just get to C and R and release, if you just use release, or if you just use affirmation, any number of these used a la carte, if you will,
Yes.
Amazing.
Transformation. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. But
Transforming.
how powerful altogether.
Absolutely. Yeah. Imagine how powerful they are when we bring them all together, when we
Yes.
are mastering them.
Yes.
And use and bringing them all together. But yeah, each one is its own powerful tool of transformation.
Yep. So the
Right?
V,
Go to V? Yeah.
you want to do the V?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So V is for vitalize. Gina and I spent a lot of time thinking of a V, and we love the word vitalize. And we think of it in aliveness. When you experience your whole self, when you are connected, and aware of what you're experiencing, showing loving kindness towards yourself, releasing the judgment, you vitalize your senses and have access to create powerful transformations in your life. And that's why we chose the word vitalize for the V. So, and how great the affirmations right before it, filling up that space with powerful, affirming beliefs. How vitalizing is that?
To vitalize like your mind and your body and your soul to pick you up, right? To kind of hold yourself up to
Exactly.
what you want.
I love that. And we finished with embrace?
Sure. Embrace is really about embracing all of this, right? It's about being able to say, to come to this place and not just be okay with it, but to like fully embrace it with like acceptance of where you are now, like where you've been and how far you've come, and to embrace this and like be able to move forward too with it, right?
And also
have this foundation to stand in it and embrace it and to love it and accept it and you and all of that, and then take it with you.
Yeah, you just spoke to exactly what I was just, the other, like, and we're also inviting that you embrace the trigger, that you embrace the whatever is coming up for you, anger, frustration, sadness, joy, what, just to embrace the intention, to embrace your brave heart by slowing down and getting to the E, using this tool in this way.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, I guess, or like the disasters or the challenges or whatever. But then, yeah, and then also it's this circular thing, right? We go back.
Yes.
Go back to the connection. Like, oh, okay, now I'm at this other level, right? Like we can talk about levels. Like, wow, now I'm here. I've used this tool. We work on different things throughout, but now I'm here. And now I connect with myself on this whole new level.
Yep.
And what's coming up for me now?
There's opportunity to use this daily in my life. Daily. And I love that. I love how you made that connection of it being a circle. It absolutely is. Yeah. So as we end this today, we want you guys to have this tool in your hand. It'll be, we'll have a link beneath this video that will tell you how to get this tool. Gina and I have created a lovely ebook with these 5 key tools.
Easy to read and easy to just print out and have and be able to start using right away this Crave tool.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us at Conscious Cravings with Nicole and Gina. We'll see you again soon, and know that the next several episodes, we're going to dive into each of these steps, each of these 5 keys. And so we can't wait.
Some case studies and things like that too.
Yeah.
So, and also, if you have questions or comments or anything, feel free to comment on this post.
Yes.
You can access us through Messenger.
Yep.
And then our information to sign up for our newsletter is also available here too.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely follow us. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.